good?
I'm good. I'm good. How about you?
Good.
Yes, sir.
You like the nickname Harden Steel? Have you heard that?
No, I haven't heard it yet, but it sounds pretty cool.
How much of a 1-2 punch do you feel like you guys are going to be together? You and Carson.
Honestly, just as a group as a whole, like we have guys like Colson as well and Anthony Atkins. We all just come together as a group and just dominate. I feel like we have more depth this year, which is a plus, and we'll be able to all go. So yeah.
How are you kind of handling the adjustment? I mean, obviously you're going to get more carries this year. How are you handling that? What did you do in the offseason?
I would say like what played a big role in that is the off-season training with Coach KB, AB, all of those guys. They really pushed like being in shape, so we won't be tired in the fourth quarter. We'll be more like in shape than our opponent when the fourth quarter comes. So that played a big part, and that's the reason why I feel like I'm less tired during practice and stuff like that.
Coach said you put on some weight in the off-season. How are you feeling with that weight?
It's good because it's more muscle. Like last year, I had a little bit more fat on me, so I have more like muscle now, which I honestly feel lighter, which is crazy. I feel faster, so that's good. But I don't even really feel it that much.
Do you think you're harder to bring down?
Oh yeah, I was different.
When you've noticed, at least.
yeah. Feel stronger.
How are the rushing styles of different guys different? How would you say?
I feel like we all are pretty versatile. Like we all can do it all. Me, Carson, Colson. We're all unique in our own ways, but I feel like we're just pretty versatile. We can do it all: catch, pass, block, and that's what the game has come to now. All running backs have to do everything, so that's how I feel we are.
Are you the fastest?
I don't know. I might have to give that to Colson. He's a good runner. He's a long strider, so I might have to give that one to him.
In recent years, obviously, UCLA's had success running, multiple running backs. But even going back to, Chip Kelly's Oregon days, how familiar are you with some of the things that Chip's been able to do in his offense with the running game?
With this offense, yeah, he's been good with just rotating us and having a scheme for all of us, like getting us all in there. I feel like we all should, like all the guys I named, like the whole room should have a great season. I feel like it's an even share. Like we all are pretty good, so I feel like we'll all have a good season.
What can you say about the size of the running backs in general? It seems like you guys are just bigger overall.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a plus this year. Like I said, we had depth and we have a lot of size this year, which makes it harder for defenses. Like we have a lot of depth and we have a lot of guys that can go, so that just makes it a lot better for us.
What do you think is the hardest to bring down?
The hardest to bring down? I'm really not too sure yet. I feel like all of us got it. So yeah.
How much of a confidence boost was that bowl game? I mean, you had a great game, obviously.
Yeah.
How much of that did you carry in the offseason? Just like, wow, this was awesome. I can keep doing this.
Yeah, the bowl game was definitely a jump to the start of my career. I feel like that made me more comfortable. Without that game, I wouldn't be as comfortable as I am now. And also the Cal game as well. Just the way I was able to, adapt real quick in such a big game, that played a big part to how I am now.
You guys were in full pads today, so how much do you look forward to those days where, it's full pads, you go against each other a little bit?
I like those days because they're more game-like and they're real competitive. Like we compete with the linebackers a lot and stuff like that. So yeah, that will help us throughout the season and stuff like that.
We got to see, linebacker versus running back drill. When we were in here, who did you go up against for that?
I went up against Darius a lot. Darius, Femi, just all the guys really. It's a rotation, so we just all go against each other just to get better.
What's it like going against Darius?
He's real good because he's real competitive and he's like one of the best linebackers I've played against since I've been to college. So I feel like that will really help me in my game and stuff like that.
The defense has been, not up to par the last few seasons, but it looks like there are a bunch of improvements, especially with you going against guys like, as you said, Darius, Latu. In your opinion, what's the defense going to look like this season?
I feel like we should be good. We have great coaches. We got a new DC, which I feel real confident about. We have a lot of depth on defense as well, so we can go pretty far with this team, and I love this team, so we'll be good.
What's your favorite thing about this guy right here?
Still?
Yeah.
I mean, man, the guy can lift the whole weight room, so it's pretty crazy, and he's a good teammate. So we get along well. First when he first got here, we just been helping each other out, making each other better. So I feel real good about the connection between me and him in this season.
How strong is he? He's supposed to be one of the pound for pound strongest guys in college football.
Yeah, he's pretty strong. I'm not sure how much he squats. Probably like an elephant or something, but I'm not too sure. He's pretty strong though. Nah, man, he's got it. But yeah.
Can you compare, this camp to where you were last year? What's maybe slowed down for you?
Slowed down. Just the game. Like last year, it was more me learning the plays and learning the speed of like college football, just adapting to it. Now it's more, just detailing things like, just getting better at every aspect of running back. So yeah, it's more detailing than like learning and like getting used to it. So yeah.
How much was Zach a mentor for you last season?
Yeah, Zach was a great mentor. Just the way he worked, his work ethic. Yeah, just the way like he played and stuff like that. His mindset helped me a lot. He taught me a lot of things that I didn't really know about running back. Yeah, he was just a great leader, and he's going to do great things in the NFL.
With all the depth at running back and like the range of abilities, what are some of the things that you've kind of learned from other guys in your group?
Like I said, like we help each other out. If we see another guy struggling, like we tend to help them out, or just like things we learned like from Zach and stuff like that. Like the things I learned from Zach, I would try to help like the younger guys, like Isaiah Carlson and Troy. I would tend to like help them out and stuff like that. I've been taught when I was younger. So yeah.
Your coach was telling us that Deshaun Foster is like the mold he has for you guys at running back. So what have you kind of learned from him, and in what ways would you kind of like to be like him, I guess?
Yeah, Coach Foss, man, he taught me a lot ever since I've got here. I definitely wouldn't be here without him. So it's just like the standard of the R&B room is held like really high. The guys he had, like Joshua Kelly, Britton Brown, Demetric Felton, Zach, like just those guys. He set a high standard, and that's what we live by, and that's what I feel like makes the room better as the years go on.
We've talked to a lot of the players, and they say that for the most part, at least right now, you guys are in this building pretty much all day.
Oh yeah.
But what do you do to like chill out? To any hobbies, anything to kind of like let football go, just so you can be you?
Yeah, I'll listen to music throughout the day, whether it's like any genre, old school, hip hop, R&B, anything. So I just tend to like listen to music, relax my mind. Probably play little games on my phone, like back when I was a kid, stuff like that, just to relax my mind. Because I know camp can be hard sometimes. So throughout the day you need time to relax your mind and just like regenerate, basically.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.